Friggin' what up, dude? Strider Wilson, and I'm the host of this podcast that's mine. Going to be called History is Dank. History is Dank with Strider Wilson. Dankness from the past.
Friggin' what up, dude? Welcome back to another ep of History is Dank, dude. Frickin' what up, Danktorians, dude? I'm your host, Strider Wilson, dude. We got Aaron on the sticks, dude. What up, Aaron?
What up?
Freaking chilling, dude. Absolute legend beast right now, dude. Freaking legend, my dog, dude. Dude, you know what I did the other day, Aaron?
What'd you do?
Dipped my toes in the ocean, dude. Just went out there, and I said to myself, I got a rule, dude. I got a few rules in life, you know? One of them, dude, you know, got to freak dance at least once a week with my dank-ass fiance. Gotta grind. Nothing better than just grinding, being in that rhythm, you know what I mean? And gotta do that, even if it's just, you know, put on Cisco real quick and make it happen. Then, you know, I got rules. I gotta at least do a set of thrusters. You know what I mean? Gotta at least do that. Gotta at least call my dad, then hang up to keep him guessing. Then I have to get in the ocean at least once a year. Just gotta get in. Look, I'm a noob. I'm not surfing well. You know, a longboard, if I surf, I'm not like Chad. I can't just get out there and shred it up, dude. But I told myself, and dude, I haven't been in the water. I've gone to the beach a few times, just chilled, but I was like, dude, I need to, and it's like, the weather's hot in SoCal right now, but the water's not hot, dude. So here's the thing, dude, you guys don't realize, if you're listening from, you know, Danktorians far and wide, water in SoCal, not warm.
No.
Never has been. And I put my toes in and it was chilly, but you know what? It was nice, dude, because I'm at valet, you know, hustling, parking whips and scoring freaking fat tips, dude. And my dogs, you know, dog will start barking, you know. And it just felt nice. It was like a nice little ice bath, dude, but I didn't get fully submerged. So I do actually have to go back to the beach. I got to get fully under the water at some point.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I got to. And I might do it because I'm heading down to San Diego this week for legend, dude, Chris Parr. Big shout out, dude, getting married. JT's younger brother, dude. What up, dude? So he's going to be tying the knot down in San Diego at a dank-ass little hotel by where I went to school, UC San Diego. I used to sneak into the jacuzzi at that hotel as a freshman, dude.
Nice.
It was sick, dude, yeah. No, not with ladies, dude. Not with ladies. Just would sneak in with the boys, have good conversations, you know, get to know each other, dude. Other dudes were busy, you know, having sex. I was busy not. So, but it was sick. I was making, you know, memories and creating, you know, relationships. That's legit. You know what I mean? Just not physical ones. Actually, maybe physical because I was bringing it in for good bro fives, and also, you know, doing that move when you hop a fence where you cup your hands together and your bro can get a boost over you when he hops the fence. So I was doing that. So that's freaking tight.
It's intimate.
Yeah, it is, dude. You know, sneaking into stuff. That's why I'm into pulling off heists. I think, like, you know how they have escape rooms, dude? They should have heist rooms, dude. I'd start that business. You know? If I had a cousin, I would be the cousin who showed up to hang out with his friends, and I would do all their cocaine and then pitch them that idea nonstop. Single everyone out, corner them, and then just pitch them that idea about heist rooms, dude. Here's the thing, dude. You know, look at, dude. People are just shopping online anyway. We take grocery stores. All we got to do, dude, let me see that, dude. What's your name again, dude? All right, dude. Cool. Evan, listen, dude. Here's the thing, dude. Let me see. Are you going to drink that beer? Hold on, my throat's really dry. Let me have some of your fucking beer, dude. Yeah, no, I'm not going to birdie it, dude. No, I'm just going to sip straight out of the can. It's cool, dude. We're blood, dude. I mean, bro, we're not blood, but like we're bros. You know my cousin. So anyway, dude, here's the thing, dude. Food for Lesses are shutting down. Do you read that article? Do you read articles? I fucking crush articles, dude. So, dude, that Food for Less, it's shutting down. You know, the one up on Sunset, dude, because the Target just moved in, dude. We take that Food for Less, we chip all of our money in, dude. You make good money, dude? Yeah, you make good money, dude. You live in SoCal, dude. Anyway, dude, all I'm saying is, bro, we get that Food for Less, we fucking just buy some sick-ass paintings that, like, you know, are prints that look like paintings, like the Mona Lisa, set up a fake security team, dude, and people can pull off heists. Think about that, dude. And I'll drive the getaway car. I do valet. I'll drive the getaway car, and then we just take them to like a restaurant. We team up. We make a deal. Fucking sick. It's tight, dude. It's tight. Cool, dude. So is it cool if I crash on your couch tonight, or what's up? Yeah, I'd be that guy, dude. That'd be me, Aaron. All night, dude.
See, when you said heist, I wasn't thinking art. I was thinking banks, but art makes a lot of sense.
Always thinking art heist is better. Just cooler. Sexier. Blasting Nina Simone, dude. Trauma's Crown Affair. Just take a glider in and just have stand-up sex and fucking heist, dude. So sick. It's one of the most legit things ever, dude. So I'm fired up. But what I was saying is maybe I'm going to cruise down to San Diego, submerge myself in the water down there at a beach that I used to go to that's also close to my campus, former alma mater, dude. UC San Diego, dude. What up, dude? Triton, dude. Sick, dude. And I know, dude. It's true. Honestly, dude, looking back, it's like, dude, San Diego State's way better, bro. Dude, the Aztecs. Dude, your campus is so legit, too.
Yeah, I mean, it's not right on the beach or on the ocean cliffs or whatever.
It's true. I could literally skate, dude. I could take my Sector 9 and just cruise down to La Jolla Shores, dude, just all the time, bro, and submerge myself and just post up down there. And then just, I wish bird scooters were a thing back when I was in school, dude, but I would just, cruise on a bird back up there holding my skate, dude. But, I would just call one of my buddies. I'd call my buddy Ross, dude. Be like, dude, Ross, you want to cruise down in your truck, dude? Pick me up, dude. I'll buy you some Urbane Cafe, dude, which was a sick-ass spot to go to. So, I mean, it's just heaven on earth down there, dude. And
it's very hilly on a hot summer day.
Yeah.
I mean, you just be sweating to get to class.
Yeah, 100%. You got to have your board shorts on. One time, one of my buddies, he went to school in Santa Barbara, and he was wearing He was wearing jeans at the beach and playing guitar facing the cliffs by himself. And then he decided it's time to go to class, so I better put on board shorts. And then our bros called him out. They go, "What are you doing, dude? Why are you putting on board shorts to go to class? Do you want to look like you were at the beach to like impress ladies?" And he's like, "No, dude, that's comfortable." It's like, you're wearing jeans. Like, jeans are comfortable. You were just actually wearing jeans at the beach. Logic wasn't there, dude. How to call him out. It's one of the duties of the boys. It's the duty of the crew. You got to call your boys out sometimes, dude. You know what I mean? They're wearing something that's not right. They're taking a fashion risk that's not okayed by the crew. You got to call them out. Why are you doing that, dude? You got to keep dudes in check. That's why it's important. You got to older bro your bro sometimes. Can't let anyone just go around being a schmoll. But I'm talking about dipping my toes in the sand in San Diego today because I forget the bro's name, but he reached in and said, "Dude, do a history of Black's Beach." And I was like, "Dude, I know Black's Beach. I used to live right above Black's Beach down in San Diego, right there in La Jolla." So that's the topic of today's ep is Black's Beach. But before we get to that, dude, real quick, this episode is brought to you by Dadgrass, dude. Dadgrass is legal, organic, smokable hemp that relaxes your body and mellows your dome, dude. It's that nice little glass of wine, not drinking the whole bottle. It's just got a little bit of THC, high CBD, so you can enjoy that nice little buzz, dude. And those pre-rolled joints are legit. You better believe those are my stocking stuffers this year, dude. All my bros are getting those for freaking Christmas, dude. So right now, Dadgrass is offering our listeners 20% off your first order when you go to dadgrass.com/dank. That's dadgrass.com/dank for 20% off your first order. And this episode is also brought to you by Haver Supply Co., dude. So fired up to talk to you about Haver Supply right now, dude. My boy Brad, dude, putting out epic lids, dude. Soft, vintage clothing inspired by outdoor livings, dude. You better believe I've got this hat in my car at all times, dude. I'm not taking it off my dome. Honestly, it's how I do my hair in the morning when I'm cruising into work, dude. I got curly locks. Put on the lid backwards, dude, and cruise. I'm taking it out all the time, dude, whether I'm golfing or, going on a dank hike with my freaking dank fiance or even just watching Chad surf because I'm a Barno and I don't really surf, but I'll watch him surf. So just loving this hat, dude. So living in that lid, basically, dude. So get it for yourself, dude. Get it for a friend with the holidays around the corner, dude. For listeners, you can get 20% off your first order with code DANK at checkout. Go to haversupply.com and enter code DANK at checkout for 20% off. That's haversupply.com, code DANK for 20% off at checkout. Treat yourself, dude. All right, dude. Black's Beach sits along the beautiful part of the rocky La Jolla coastline. It's right below Torrey Pines. Maybe you heard of it, dude. It's where Tiger Woods staged a momentous comeback in, I think, like 2009 or something like that. And it's got some of the most legit waves, dude. I remember going there and just watching. It can hold a swell, which is something I learned in my research here. That's what you like. Just the way the coast is lined up and the way the subterranean, or I guess the earth below the water, the submerged earth there, is shaped. It creates this higher wave and can support a larger swell. A lot of them just gets broken out, or the beach gets blown out. Waves don't hold. But there's a few dank ass surf spots in SoCal and throughout the world that I'll get into in a little bit that can support these legit ass swells. And Black's Beach is definitely one of them. I remember going there, seeing 20-foot faces, just watching them, dude. But honestly, it was tough to see those because Black's Beach is a nude beach. So you would see old dudes' D pieces down there. And that's something that I did freshman year. You go, oh, dude, nude beach, let's go. There's going to be ladies down there. Nope. 65-year-old naked dudes, maybe one of their wives. Not many of them not in great shape. I'm going to go ahead and say this. I'm going to go ahead and say this, and I'm going to risk my entire career. Nudists, often not that jacked. I've noticed that. And I've been to Black's Beach a lot. And maybe it's the same nudists. But I'm like, if you're a nudist, I'd be throwing some steel around, wouldn't you?
Oh, hell yeah.
I'd be making sure I got a six-pack. I'd be making sure I had a big penis, which I don't. I have a very, very small penis. Big reason why I'm not a nudist. Also, I burn easy.
Well, that's the other thing, too. You have to be tan.
Yeah, you got to be tan. Great tans, though. I'll tell you right now, great tans. That's San Diego Sun treating them right. So Black's Beach, dude, a lot of, little rich history, something that you don't know about it. And I always thought, and I learned this in the research, I thought it was called Black's Beach because there's a heavy, the sand is kind of black because there's a lot of tar deposits around there or something like that. So under the ocean, so it turns the sand black a little bit. And I always thought that's how it got its name because the sand, it's like not fully black sand, but it's like, it's like salt and pepper. It's like a sexy 50-year-old guy who maybe does steal art and wears a Tommy Bahama relaxed fit shirt, which is the only size Tommy Bahama makes, and does not have buttons done on his shirt. And he has a seat at the bar at a high-end restaurant in Newport Beach, but does not sit in it because he saves it for a divorcee that's going to come in who he's going to woo and later maybe have probably lay down sex because he is in his 50s and his knees aren't that great. And he's ordering drinks called like Henriettas. So that's who the sand looks like. It resembles that guy's hair. But no, it's actually named for the Black family, which moved to La Jolla in the 1940s, and they bought 240 acres on the Torrey Pines Cliffs. Good purchase. Smart purchase. Black family, dude. And right above the beach. But they wanted to use it for like a stables for horses because there's the Del Mar racetrack. It's the Del Mar Fairgrounds, but there's a racetrack, horse racing track there that's still in operation today. And look, Daddy liked to go there alone in college too. My buddies would be like, "Hey, dude, we're going to a party this weekend, dude. It's Thursday night, dude. It's, Thirsty Thursdays. Let's go." I'd be like, "Yeah, nah, I can't meet you there. Got to go to the track and lay some bets alone." Me and a bunch of divorced dads, dude. I'd wear a fedora, cruise out there, some faded jeans, sandals. When you're wearing jeans with sandals, stuff's not going right for you in your life, or it's going really right for you. There's no in between. Because, you're not moving anywhere quick and something like that. You're wearing sandals in business hours. You're either dominating life or life's dominating you. No in between. But if you're at the racetrack, odds are it's dominating you. And you're just posting up there, dude, and I'd be housing open-faced Rubens, just laying bets on horses, dude, laying quinillas, dude. Legit.
I only went to the Del Mar racetrack during horse racing season once. Do you want to guess why?
There's a concert.
Yes.
Exactly.
And who?
Oh, I know. Jimmy Eat World.
Yep.
Thank you.
Played the infield, yep.
Thank you. Yeah, they do have some sick-ass concerts there. And opening day is like kind of a fun thing that everyone goes to. The ladies put on their hats and stuff like that. But me, I'm sitting there just chiefing cigs, sucking back gorts straight to the back of my tonsils. Harsh voice. These people out here. If I got the way I did, I don't have no radar. I don't think it's bad. I changed my mind. This ticket's not right. It's me in college. Then I turned things around, met my dank ass fiance. She makes me want to be a better man. Anyway, dude, the Black family opened the stables and wanted to, breed horses and shit, but they didn't do a good job. It's a tough business, dude. So they sold that off, but they kept a lot of land and made bank, and I'm sure they're freaking doing all right today. But where the freaking stables were, at least part of it, that's a lot of acres, 248. But right there below, which is today the glider port, which is where adult virgins go, and feel like flying. And I'm sorry, I just have this propensity, Aaron, where if someone has a niche activity, I say they're virgins. I don't know why.
I don't know, it's hang gliding though. It's pretty extreme.
It is extreme. Yeah, you're right. It's pretty sick. It's pretty sick. But then you see the guy that does it.
I would think like people who ride horses in their 20s and 30s are virgins.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. I like to go horseback riding. I like to trail ride. It's like maybe if you do some jumps, that's sick, but...
I would say the ones that jump are actually the virgins.
Yeah, because they're kind of dressed in those outfits. What about polo? Polo's kind of actually a tough sport to play, I think.
Oh, yeah. But it's fringe.
Yeah. I'd still like to call them virgins. But you know what? Maybe
people
not because
play croquet.
Oh, you're
virgins.
Definitely a virgin. Yeah. You've definitely not. Yeah, I don't think they let you in a croquet club if you've had sex in the past 5 years. I think you got to maybe even cut your dick off. You know, because like maybe that's how you swing the croquet. Like if you have a dick, you probably can't get the right angle. You know.
Yeah, you're gonna be smooth like a Ken doll.
100%. Yep, bunch of Ken dolls out there. In any case, dude, it's right there below the glider port, which is actually sick to watch the adult virgins do that. Sorry, it's just ingrained in me. I'm taking a lot of risks here. In my career, if I have success and someone wants to go back and take me down, this is the episode to do it. Freaking, and it's also tough. And here's something about surf spots in Black's Beach. You don't just tell someone about a surf spot. It's like a good business deal. You know, you don't just tell someone, oh yeah, insider trading, like go invest in Anacott Steel or something like that. You know, you don't just tell someone that. You don't just tell someone where your good ass break is because you don't want to get crowded. Also, what was great about Black's Beach and what's made it so renowned, and it boomed really in the 50s, and that's when, and we'll get into a little bit of the SoCal surfing boom in the United States and therefore all over the world. There's a few components that went into it. But you didn't really share your spots. And a few guys knew about it, but when it got popular, you didn't want to share it. And the beauty about Black's Beach was you had to go down this cliff face and like take a goat trail down, which is tough to get to. And back then, boards were pretty heavy. They started making lighter boards in the 60s and in late 50s, but like you were surfing on 200-pound boards if you were surfing in the 40s, and basically everyone was longboarding. And fins weren't popularized until later, so you really had to work for it and have passion and honestly be jacked. So it was awesome, dude. You were literally a jacked Adonis bronzed dude cruising down there, scoping old dudes' dongs and just to catch that nice break and, you know, catch that wave that could support, you know, a 15-foot swell at Black's, which made it so freaking legit. Dudes that discovered it were Peter Lusick, Don Ronsey, John Light, Joe Trotter, 59. Dude, these guys were out there just absolutely shredding it up. They were, it says in this, they were raving about their new discovery to each other, but the secret of La Jolla didn't come out until 64. So they had a good 5 years of just cruising those waves on their own, which is great. And a big reason that, you know, maybe I'm not saying one of those guys was a schmoll and narked and told his other buddy, you know, dude, come on out and surf. I think a lot of the surfing boom happened because transistor radios, post World War II, you had a lot of guys coming back, you had boomers going on, you had people moving to SoCal. And, you know, beautiful place, starting a new life. We're moving out west. And the transistor radio was popularized and shrunk down. You know, during FDR, World War II, you'd have fireside chats. Family would be sitting around the box in their living room. It was kind of big. But with the smaller radio, it could go inside of cars. It could even be carried around. And then the surf culture was put out and amplified through the sound waves. You'd hear Dick Dale, you know, Beach Boys. This whole California lifestyle was being emoted throughout the country, and people wanted to get a piece of it. They want to go out west, shred some boards, scope some ladies in bikinis, and maybe scope some old dudes' dongs if they're cruising to Black's Beach. So, big part of the surfing boom. Another part of it, in 1952, this long-time body surfer named Jack O'Neill, and you've probably seen me wearing my O'Neill shirt. It's a sick-ass brand, O'Neill. He opened a surfboard making shop called just The Surf Shop, which is sick, in San Francisco, and he's up north, right? Still part of California, even though it is NorCal. In 52, and he invents the wetsuit. And mothers the necessity of invention. And if you're surfing the big fat waves up there, the water's cold. It's cold in SoCal. It's only colder in NorCal. So he invents a wetsuit, makes it more accessible. People can surf year round. And then, they're developing lighter boards. Also with the technology, I forgot to mention this, of World War II, with like the way they're building aircraft and stuff. And a lot of young guys are doing this, and you're shaping wings. And then they're stationed in Pearl Harbor in Hawaii, and they're watching guys surf. They're developing an appetite for surfing. And then this is how they make lighter boards. It's no longer from like, made from heavy wood or whatever it is, like Bosa wood or some shit. It's made from now like not carbon fiber, but some aircraft materials from back in the day that's a little bit lighter, makes it easier to carry a board, maybe even down a goat trail at Black's or just straight out onto the thing. You're lugging around maybe a 40-pound board or lighter instead of a 200-pound long ass board, right? Most people are longboarding at this time. Jack O'Neill also invents the leash, dude. Bros were surfing without leashes. You imagine going to Black's Beach, missing a wave, 15-foot swell, your heavy ass 200-pound board, you got no leash, and then you got to go swim and get it. You better love surfing, dude. You better love it, bro. So that's part of the little brief history on the surfing boom. More now back to Black's Beach. The Submarine Canyon I mentioned earlier is what it funnels power and swells into the Black's Beach. So like I guess there's a canyon like not far off the shore where more water can get in there and really I guess augment the force of the wave and hold that swell and make it legit. It also makes it really dangerous for swimmers. Nobody should go down there and swim. You should only go down there to post up naked and surf if you're good. Found this out. Only part of the section is clothing optional, dude. It's the portion, the southern portion is owned by the city and is not clothing optional anymore, but the northern portion of Black's Beach is clothing optional. So if you do want to see old dude dong, cruise out to that part. Also, which is kind of nice, the nudists down there, I think it's called the Bears, the Bares, and they actually provide and create funds and even will construct stairs and stuff to make easy passage for themselves down to the north side of that beach. But it is recommended to not use power tools with your DPs hanging out. Maybe they do construction clothed, I would imagine. Maybe just their shirts off, which is the best way to do construction, maybe with just a vest on. So that's sick. Also, for several years, little known fact, there was a drum circle down at Black's Beach, but according to this article, it's no longer going on, and it was going on when I was there, and it was something that you did, freshman year. Oh, let's go to the full moon drum circle, and you go down there, and it was sort of a fun, nice thing that people would do. But then college kids ruined it because they would do Spice. Do you know what Spice is, Aaron?
Other than in Dune? No, I don't.
So it's not too dissimilar from Dune. Now, I don't know if it helps you bend space and time, but perhaps in your mind it does, because it does have like a very brief, very intense psychological effect on you. Like it just makes you feel super like you've done the most shrooms, but like only for 10 minutes. And it doesn't like pop up on drug tests. So like student athletes would go do it. Like I remember the baseball dudes would go down there and be schmoles and like go to the drum circle on Spice and like basically just ruin the time for everyone else. So then they canceled it and probably moved it somewhere else. Could be back now, but maybe they're just trying to say, hey, it's not going on anymore, so college kids don't show up and ruin the fun, dude. Yeah, I never went, but I did hear about dudes going and doing that. I was too busy playing Guitar Hero and not having sex. So,
same.
It's so sick though. But dude, I was ripping Dragon Slayer, dude. Better believe that, dude. Just ripping Primus, dude. Freaking Les Claypool playing bass. I would elect to play bass on those tracks, dude.
You mean Dragon Force?
Yeah, Dragon Force. That's it. Dragon Force.
Let's not get crazy.
I know. I could rip it on expert, bro. I wouldn't get 100%, but I could rip it hard, dude. You could listen to it and be like, all right, you wouldn't hear that noise. Also, dude, I want to give a quick shout out right now to, it's about it on Black's Beach, in this boom of surfing in SoCal and surf culture. But there was a wave called Killer Dana where I grew up. It's now taken out by the harbor, Doheny. It's where Doheny was, in the Doheny harbor, Dana Point Harbor, I should say. They put that in the 60s, and it took away one of the best breaks. They had a perfect A-frame, and they said you could get like a mile-long ride. Now, it wasn't actually a mile, but it was a long-ass ride. You could just keep cruising. And there's something in surf videos, where they're at Killer Dana. I think Wingnut cruises down there in Endless Summer 1, and it's absolutely awesome. And just a little bit of history, it was put there by, FDR, the CCC, the Civilian Conservation Corps, part of the New Deal program under Roosevelt. They constructed, basically state parks, and Doheny was the first state beach in California. And part of the surfing culture in the 40s and the boom, people would go out there. There was campgrounds. They'd post up, camp, surf all day long on this amazing, beautiful break. And it was just part of that's what the California lifestyle was. Even in the Beach Boys song, they say down by Doheny Way. They're referring to Killer Dana. There was a surf shop in Killer Dana where I'd go buy board shorts. And honestly, I'll say this now, I'll be vulnerable. I was a poser. Even though I went to summer camp and this kid from Colorado said, hey, can you guys get me a pair of board shorts? Because he was wearing the netting trunks. And we're like, no, you live in Colorado. You don't deserve board shorts, dude. You don't surf. Even though I didn't surf, but I was from SoCal, so I could rep it. And the other dudes, this dude, Dean and Cody from LA, were like, no, we're sorry, Brian. Brian was like his name. Sorry, Brian. You can't. We're not going to get you. Also, he did wear an exterior retainer at night, which didn't help his case. And
exterior?
Yeah, like one of those mouth guards, like a gnarly jaw. Like he had braces that were so gnarly that at night he had put on a
headgear.
Yeah, like headgear. Maybe because he grinded or something. But dude, if you wear headgear, you're not cool at summer camp. I'm sorry, dude. I don't care how hard you charge.
No.
I don't care if you hit the zip line 3 times. I don't care if you hit the zip line backwards. If you can drop in on the half pipe, you're wearing headgear to sleep at night. Nah, dude. Sorry, dude. I don't care how much canteen dough you got. If you hook me up with ice cream tacos, I'm still not let you on the cargo net with the cool kids, dude. Flirting with the girl cabins. Sorry, bro. No. You're out, dude. And you're definitely not getting board shorts, bro. Living in Colorado, dude. So, anyway, dude, just wanted to give a quick shout out to Killer Dana, dude. Construction began there in 66, completed in 68. Spent a lot of time down at that harbor, dude. Went to science camps down there and stuff. Would go fishing out of there and stuff. So, had some good ragers on boats with JT and Chad growing up down there. So, good times, dude. Cruise out to Catalina from there. Pretty sick, but, sad that this, was maybe perhaps the first bygone beach sick ass break that went by way of a harbor. So had to give it an honorable shout out. And I want to actually give before we get into our question segment, just a shout out to the 10 best waves in the world. Just because it's sick to do, because Black's Beach is one of them. And there's a few more SoCal breaks on that list, which is going to be sick to explore. But before we do that, once again, this episode is brought to you by Dadgrass, dude. You ever just been too damn high? I've been there, dude. It's the worst, man. With today's weed, sometimes it's just a dangerous game, dude. You don't know what you're getting into, dude. But Dadgrass, dude, is taking us back to a time when you were just casual smoking, dude, chilling out, dude. The era of when our dads were smoking, just going to a concert, Woodstock, just cutting it up, fleshing it out with their boys. So, and it's for everyone. It's not just for the boys, dude. So, but you better believe I'm packing it for everyone this freaking holiday season, dude, in my stocking stuffers, because they're legit, dude. Those little pre-rolled joints, dude, they're the best, dude. I don't have the most dexterous fingers, but they come just perfectly. You can whip them out all the time, dude. I whip them out on the golf course, dude. I whipped them out the other night, dude. Chad and JT, myself, dude, we were doing a stand-up show. I was a little nervous. I was like, dude, I need to mellow out, dude, but I didn't want to have an adult beverage. Boom, Dadgrass right outside. Felt great, dude. Went in and just freaking straight up one-way ticket to Crush City on that show, dude. So good thing, too, is that all Dadgrass products are federally legal for ages 21 and over, and it ships right to your door anywhere in the U.S. of A. So Santa, dude, sit this one down this holiday season, dude, because when I'm sending them to my bros, dude, I'm sending them to my friends, I'm going to send them to just people that I met, dude. Honestly, this dude that Crush is making my subs, dude, my local sandwich shop, you better believe I'm going to give them to all those bros. So right now, Dadgrass is offering our listeners 20% off your first order when you go to dadgrass.com/dank. Go to dadgrass.com/dank for 20% off your first order. That's dadgrass.com/dank. And this episode is also brought to you by Haver Supply, dude. Dude, look, bro, it's on my bucket list to go to Burning Man. And I want to go there and I want to be naked the whole time, dude. And I want to get a nice bronze. But I also want to protect my eyes. And you better believe I'm going to be posting up in a sick Haver Supply lid, dude. It's my go-to lid. I've always got it for me when I'm on the move, dude, because Haver, it's a bespoke, dude, freaking tailored lifestyle brand that's just meant to make you feel epic, dude, because it is epic. You know what I'm saying, dude? when I was scootering with my bros, dude, Chad and JT, and we're hitting nice banks, dude, and I'm ducking under bushes, acting like I'm getting barreled, dude, you better believe I got my Haver lid on, dude, because it pulls out that adventurer, surfer, wanderer, and traveler within you, dude. It augments that, dude. So it's just supporting a lifestyle of chill and getting after it, you know? So it's just that nice little duality, you know what I mean? And I'm fired up on that. I wear it on the golf course, dominated in a scramble the other day with the boys, put it on, mad respect, dude. Went to In-N-Out afterwards, dude, and took off my golf shirt and just wore no shirt and a hat in there. And the manager he almost didn't ask me to leave. He respected the lid so much. So it's just what it's all about, dude. So fire lid, dude, get it, dude. They release them in small batches, so they're perfect for your dome. You know, you want to treat it right, so, and you want to get that batch that's legit. So when they drop, dude, you got to be hot and quick on it. So this holiday season, they're gonna be flying, dude. So I'd scoop mine up right away, dude, and scoop yours up right away. And the good thing is that for listeners, you can get 20% off your order with code DANK at checkout. Go to haversupply.com and enter code DANK at checkout for 20% off. That's haversupply.com, code DANK for 20% off at checkout. Treat yourself, dude. All right, dude. Let's just do a backwards countdown of the 10 dankest waves in the world, and dank in this instance means big. Number 10. Puerto Escondido, dude. It's known as Mexican pipeline, bro. It's got an A-frame similar to Doheny. Most of the time, it's this place called Playa Zicatela in Puerto Escondido. It's a typical hollow beach break, dude. However, a large swell, and it can support it, this spot becomes the world's heaviest beach break. So it's pretty dangerous to surf. It's breaking close to the water, but it's not as dangerous as number 9, which is actual pipeline in Oahu, Hawaii. It's not the biggest wave in the world, but it's perhaps the most gorgeous, dude, and treacherous, dude. It's got that coral reef right under there. It gets up to 20 plus sometimes, dude. It's breaking shallow tabletop reef, bro. Unforgivable. And you can always tell pipeline because it sprays. It's got that beautiful barrel, and it just shoots the surfer right out of that with a spray of whitewash behind him, dude. That's how you tell when you're looking at pipeline on a sick-ass surf video, so it's legit. Number 8. Right off the coast of Cali, I shouldn't say right off, about 100 miles, Cortez Bank. It's in the middle of the ocean, dude. Sick ass break, dude. The magic of this place is what lies under the surface, dude. It's got a submerged mountain chain under there, so it helps it once you get like currents and shit, dude. It brings it up and just makes these big ass waves, bro. So,
oh wow,
yeah, you actually do take out of, if you want to get there, you leave from Dana Point Harbor. Waimea Bay, Oahu. So Waimea Bay is typically touristy and small, but when a large swell comes in, Waimea does have the ingredients to support it. It comes to life, and it hosts a lot of big wave competitions down there. You'd see Lair Hamilton out there just cruising around it. There's another wave just called the Wright in Western Australia, dude. It's located off the western coast of Australia. Probably the heaviest barrel out there, Aaron.
On the western coast, so like the Perth side.
Yeah, wow. Yeah. That's the thing. A lot of these beaches are on like, it's because they're not firing all the time, but when they get those right swells, they become the biggest in the world.
Yeah.
It's a strictly toe-in wave, Aaron. You're towing in there, you're not paddling in. And it's also maybe the dangerous because it's got the most sharks. So you don't want to you got to know what you're doing.
Then you get on the land, and then every spider can kill you.
Yeah, dude, exactly. You got to really be just looking to get extreme. And it also has double action, so they say it's like inside action on the brake, so you're often going to catch wave inside of like, maybe not in the barrel, but like have a drop off, so you really got to know what you're doing. Shipstern's Bluff in Tasmania. This is number 5. Now we're getting to the top 5. Also has a mid-air ride drop, and it doubles up and creates a steep ass face, so you're really going to pick up speed, maybe the fastest wave. Number 4, up where I mentioned Mr. O'Neill, who invented the wetsuit, and probably he was surfing. Actually, he probably wasn't, but surfing close by. Mavericks in California, known as the heaviest and perhaps coldest wave in the world, unforgiving wave. This Half Moon Bay, dude, it's claimed the life of renowned pro surfers. You don't go out there without knowing what you're doing. Very hostile, very legit, sick ass. The Mavericks crew, just known as a rough and tough group of dudes that like they've really specialized surfing that wave. So you don't mess around with the Mavericks crew.
Also sharks up there?
Also sharks, 100%. I'm probably saying this wrong. Teohupo, Tahiti. One of the most terrifying waves out there on a big swell, razor sharp live coral on there. No room for mistakes on this break, dude. It used to be considered non-surfable until the invention of the jet ski and dudes cruising out there later, or at least not the invention of it, but the popularization of tow-in surfing. It's too big to paddle, dude. That's what you got to know. Just it's too big to paddle. Then you got the one that we've all heard of, Jaws, Maui, which I always thought growing up was the biggest wave in the world. I'd be like, dude, Jaws. And that's like where you'd see Laird Hamilton going out regularly. This one, it's on the north shore of Maui, and it basically has the biggest waves in the world and most consistently in the world, the biggest waves, I'd say, is Jaws in Maui.
I should have gone and check that out when I was there.
Yeah. Just
to see it.
Exactly. And if you
go in it.
No, you don't. You just go and watch. But dude, hey, Black's Beach in San Diego, you can see some legit shit. And then number 1 in the world, Nazaré, Portugal. This is the one that you've seen. It has like the red lighthouse in the foreground of the picture, and then like the big, you see like a little tiny dude surfing down in the back. Like you've probably seen that picture. It's not the most consistent, like I said, but when a swell hits, it fires and has all the world records for the biggest waves. It's got double XL swells, dude. It's basically the Mauritius dick of waves.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's fat. So sick, dude. They've got like a museum. My buddy Nick went there. He said they have a museum of just legendary bros, and then their big wave boards, they call them guns, dude. They're guns that they rode with, just enshrined there of just basically all-time senders. So sick as hell. All right, dude, I mean, that's a little brief history of Black's Beach and some sick-ass waves that I called out right there. Now let's just take a few cues and then bone out of here, dude. How's that sound, Aaron? Chill?
Let's do it.
Legit, dude. All right, dude, Strider, I went to see a movie this weekend with my boys. I suggested The French Dispatch or Dune. My boys ended up choosing the freaking Last Duel. What the fuck? How should I handle this? Late.
Well.
All right, so it's a question from a few weeks back. I mean, I got to tell you, Dune is sick as hell, but The Last Duel is kind of tight.
Yeah, it's Ridley Scott.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's tight. And maybe it's a little more too dialogue heavy, but I mean, I would definitely, if I'm going to go see, I think you are right in that you're going to theaters. So if I'm going to a theater and, we're who knows where we're at in this pandemic, if I'm going to risk it and go to a theater, I'm seeing Dune. I'm watching Last Duel at home. But you can't go wrong. Basically, you avoided The French Dispatch, so it's a win.
Yeah, why is that even an option?
No, correct.
With your boys?
Yeah, you don't go see that with your boys. You watch that
see that with your mom.
Aaron, you are absolutely on fire right now. 100% great ass call. All right, dude. I mean, that's that, dude. We answered it. Let's do one more than bone out.
It was either Mad Max Fury Road or Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Yeah. Which actually are both great ass. I do like Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Actually, that's my favorite Wes Anderson.
Yeah, I really love that one. But there's no question I'm seeing Fury Road in theaters, bro. I mean, he is right, dude. Like, you got to go see Dune. You got to go see an epic, visual freaking masterpiece. Our boy Villanueva out there making it happen, and then hearing the voice with those subwoofers, Dolby 5.0. So, yeah, dude, I hear it. You should have just used the voice on your boys and said, "We're seeing Dune." All right, dude. Strider, what up? For Thanksgiving, I want to make steak for my family. My mom is like, no, it's turkey day. But I'm like, dude, I want some dank-ass baseball steaks for the whole fam. It's a nice cut, yeah. I'll cook them and drink a fifth of J Beam while I do it. How do I convince my family to eat steak on turkey day? Late. I mean, I guess, like, if you're going to cook them, it's going to be, and I guess leftover steak's not bad, but you're going to already have so much leftover turkey. I mean, some people maybe you say, let's invite more people over or something. I don't know. Like,
I just feel like make them and everyone's going to see them and be like, fuck, all right, yeah, let's do that. Let's turkey some other day.
Yeah. I mean, I like turkey, but I'll tell you right now, it's the least exciting part about the Thanksgiving meal.
Thank you.
Like, the turkey honestly just takes up room. Like, I have a little bit of it, my older brother carves it. It's nice to watch that. And then I'll eat a little bit of it. But honestly, bro, give me the stuffing. That's the thing. Maybe you miss out on stuffing, but you can make stuffing on the side these days.
Yeah.
You can even make your own fennel sausage stuffing on the side. So, I mean, I'm with you, bro. I think steak's dank, dude. I think you got to tell your family, let's not be bogged down by tradition. Mom, let's be progressive. Let's have some freaking baseball steaks. But I would honestly say maybe you want the baseball cut, but I'd go flank. It's just me. It's a little bit lighter. It's going to cook faster. So maybe you tell her I'll do the dishes. Let me make the steak too. And then I don't know if you should drink an entire fifth of Jim Beam. And then also if you're going to drink whiskey, why are you drinking Jim Beam? So that's my take. I'm sticking to it, dude. I'm fired up. Fired up on Black's Beach. I'm going to submerge myself in the water. You got to get in some cold water. You got to dip in the ocean or a lake nearby you at some point every year. It's just what you got to do. Plus call your dad and then just hang up, keep them guessing. Or just call him back, say, what up, dude, late, and that's it. So fired up. Aaron, dude, you're a beast as always. Thank you. Question, comment, suggestions, StriderWilsonShreds@gmail.com. I'm fired up, dude. I'm fired up for Thanksgiving, dude. Let's do this, dude. Let's earn it, dude. Go throw out some bells, dude. Earn the meal this year, dude. Get jacked, dude. Get that protein. Feel it. Legit, dude. All right, dude. Let